Hi friends, welcome to WafaStudies YouTube channel. This is part 7 in Microsoft Fabric playlist. In this video, we are going to discuss about OneLake File Explorer that will help you to access the Fabric data. This is continuation to the previous video. In our previous video, we have discussed about what is OneLake. And if you remember, in that video, we kind of browsed this OneLake using something called File Explorer in our own system, right? And I said that we can do that by installing uh, OneLake File Explorer on your system. So how to do that, what it is exactly, the steps to do that, that's what we are going to discuss in this video. Okay, so if you haven't watched my previous video, I would strongly encourage you to watch my previous video and then come to this video so that you will understand most about this video and you will make sense what is happening. Okay, so firstly, what is OneLake? I hope you guys are remember. OneLake is a single unified logical data lake for your whole organization, and it is similar to the OneDrive, like how you see in Microsoft Office. OneDrive will be there and all your work, the Word documents, PPT, everything will get stored in the OneDrive. Same way, Fabric will be there. A Fabric will be there for your entire organization. Okay, and then in that Fabric, whatever the workspaces you create, whatever the data you keep it, everything will come and land in the OneLake only. So we discussed that in our previous video. So as I said, please consider watching it to get more idea about it. Okay, so now coming back to this, the agenda of this video, to discuss about File Explorer, which is a application in the Windows you can install, and that will help you to browse your entire OneLake using the File Explorer option. So when I think from the last video you already know it, but let me quickly show how to install it now and then how it actually look like. Okay, so to install that, firstly, so let me go to the browser. So we have to navigate to this link. You have to go to the OneLake documentation. Inside that, you have to go to the OneLake File Explorer overview option here, and then go to the installation instruction. You will see a link to download the OneLake File Explorer. So the link of this particular documentation I will provide in the description of the video. So let me open this link, and if I go to this link, this is a download page actually, and you can see there is a download button to download this OneLake File Explorer. So once you download that, it will come and land into your system. I have already downloaded it. If I go to the downloads, I can show you that file. And as you can see here, this particular file, MSIX file, this is the OneLake File Explorer which I downloaded. So once you download it, you have to double click and start installation of it. So let me double click to start the installation of this OneLake. This will kind of like how you have, I hope you guys know that, right? So you see here, this is something called like a OneDrive. So when I configure OneDrive in my system, it will come in the File Explorer. I can browse all my OneDrive here. Same way, even OneLake, we can browse it very easily if you install that using the File Explorer. So let's try to double click to install this, and the moment you double click, it will ask you to install. So hit that install button to start the installation process. So once the installation completes, it will actually ask you to sign in. If for example, right now if you see here, if I go here, right now this is my Fabric account, and this is where I am. Okay, and if you see here, when I click here, so this is the ID. So using this ID, I have to uh, add the account in the OneLake File Explorer. Okay, so what I will do now, so let's go back here. So OneLake installation completes. Now it is asking me to add the account. Let me click that use another account, and let me give my ID. Next, and then it will ask me to enter the password. So let me enter password here. 1 second. So I am entering a password. So let me hit sign in button to sign in. So once I sign in, so click that OK. So once I sign in, automatically in the File Explorer, right now you see this File Explorer, that OneDrive option, right? Same way you will see OneLake option also, and it will help you to browse entire your Fabric account and entire the workspaces and the lake houses files and everything. The browsing part you have seen in the last video as well, and we will see now also. So let's wait for this particular installation to complete here. So you see that installation is completed. Click this done button to finish the installation. So once the installation completes, if I go to here in the task manager, let me zoom this. You can see this OneLake option is available there. So that means it is successfully installed and it is running on top of my Windows. And what we can do it is we can right click on it. You can right click on it, for example. So let me go here once again and let me click the right click. Oh, for some reason it is not able. Okay, yeah. So when I do the right click, you see there is a account option there. So this account option help you if you want to sign out and if you want to sign in with a different account as well. Okay, so that's fine. And now if you see the file explorer here, this end, you see the OneLake is coming there, right? And you see that. So this is the OneLake storage. Like how we have the OneDrive connected, same way OneLake is connected. Now when I click that OneDrive, OneLake, when I click that OneLake, it should show me all my fabric data. So right now in my fabric I have, I think, two workspaces. Every workspace will come as a folder, you know that from the previous video. Everything will come and start appearing here. So when it is loading here, if I go back to the browser and if I go back to the workspaces, so let me click the workspaces. You see we have these all workspaces. Okay, so all these workspaces, whatever you are seeing it here, they will start appearing in the OneLake file explorer in the software what I installed. Okay, so let's go here. Let me go to the OneLake here. You see here right now in the OneLake everything is coming. So if I go back to the OneLake and if you see here, I hope you guys are able to see all the workspaces whatever I have, they are coming as a folders, right? Not only that, if I go into, for example, into my sample workspace, and okay, here also let me go to the my sample workspace from the browser in the fabric, and you see I have a lake house. Let me open this lake house and I have files, and you see some files also already available. Everything will appear there as well. So if I go to the file explorer and if I go inside that lake house, inside the workspace, let me double click and go. Let me double click it. You should see files folder. I think you are able to see, right? So let me double click and open that files folder. This time you should see the files whatever you are seeing in the fabric also. Oh, for some reason, yeah, now it is working. You see the files whatever you are seeing here, so they are the same files which are appearing here as well. And if you see this tick mark, that means that file is available for you locally also. Okay, so that means whatever the file it is there here on the fabric in the cloud, it came into your local as well. That's what it means. But for example, if I go back and if I go back to one more step maybe, and let me see some other workspace where, okay, if you see this icon, so if you see this icon, that means the data whatever you are seeing here, it is only like a preview data. Everything is on the cloud only, it was not came into your local. When you double click it and when you try to download it, then that's where everything will come into your local. Okay, so it is same like a OneDrive. So in OneDrive also, if you have cloud symbol, that means files are there in the cloud. In the file explorer, via that OneDrive software you are viewing it. Same way in the lake, in the fabric also, everything is there in the fabric cloud. But now since you install that OneLake software in your system, that OneLake software is showing all that with the status of this cloud symbol. And when it is available for you physically, when you double click any particular file and when you download it, it will be with a tick symbol. Okay, so I think these status symbols everybody knows. I mean, many people already might have used OneDrive, so they know it. So this is how we can install the OneLake software, which is a file explorer kind of thing that will help you to browse the files. Not only that, you can also upload the files from here. So for example, what I will do inside the sample workspace, inside this particular lake house, let me go inside the lake house. Let me double click and go. Maybe let me go into the files also. And now here I wanted to download one file. I mean, I wanted to copy some file. So let me go back to downloads and let me take this PNG file, some PNG file. So let me go back and let me paste it here by hitting the Control V. See, the moment I paste it, it will come in the cloud also here. So let's come here and let's hit the refresh button. The moment, because from the OneLake software which is there in my system, I am able to copy the data also, and it will reflect in the Fabric cloud as well. So let's close this. I hope you guys are able to see this PNG file, right? So that's what it is. So this is how that OneLake software is very helpful to browse the things, and then to upload the things and everything. Okay. So that's it in this video. I hope you guys are enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications whenever I add videos. Thank you so much.